What's up, guys, and welcome back. So today's topic is going to be a little bit of a energy check-in. I think I'm going to do these more often because I like to check in on the community and just see how everybody's doing, and if there's any advice that I can give to help you guys get through, you know, your day, your week, whenever you're picking up this reading. Then that's something that it would be my pleasure to be able to do that for you. So I decided to do a little bit of like a springy type of look. So whatever thumbnail that you choose, it could be one, two, or all three. You're more than welcome to pick more than one pile. I will tap into that energy, and yeah, we'll go from there. So I'll see you in your reading. Okay, what's up, pile number one? So, hmm, I feel like a lot of you guys could use some relaxation. Definitely picking up on that energy for you, pile number one. I didn't really get much when I was tuning into your energy, like remotely, so nothing really came through. So we're just going to be focusing on the cards and see what comes out for you. We're going to save these cards for the end of the reading. And we're just going to tap into your energy and see what is going on. So we have right use of power, crown games. So what I'm picking up with this energy, a lot of you guys could be experiencing certain thought patterns. I'm picking up on thought patterns within your mindset that you're needing to work on. Because this reminds me of the crown chakra. And if you guys are not aware what the crown chakra is, it's basically our chakra where we're tuning in and tapping into our higher self. So I do pick up on an energy that some of you guys may need to tune in to your higher self, however that looks. Feel free to take a look at the last reading that I did. I think it was like 2 readings ago, where I talked about, you receiving compliments from your higher self. That too was also a pickle pile reading. But what I get with this is that you guys could be experiencing some challenges within your mindset, maybe even needing to evaluate certain belief systems, thought patterns, negative thinking. Tell me more. We have reconciliation. Okay, willing tree. And what I pick up with this energy is you reconnecting with yourself, reconnecting with the part of yourself that you might have shunned away, that you pushed away. This is something that you guys could be doing right now. And it may be the part of you that you're not really too proud of. That's the energy that I'm picking up with this card for you guys. There also may be some form of reconciliation that is happening with a friend. It could be people coming back, past friends, past relationships, family members. This could have been like people who caused heartache, pain. I do see that coming through. This could be the reason why you guys are in your head at this point, but you're trying to think about what it is that you can say to them. It's up to you whether or not you want to reconcile with them or not, honestly. Okay, and then we have the authentic self. So again, as I was mentioning before, I feel like this reconciliation is more of you just coming into yourself more. And with the many masks, maybe a lot of you guys do play multiple roles in your life. You could be a parent, you could be a manager. Some of you do have high positions in your work field, or maybe you have your own business. But it's like coming into yourself again, reconnecting with yourself. This is the energy that I'm picking up is you guys, if you haven't already, you're reconciling with the old version of yourself. Connecting with yourself and others that help you be your truest self. Okay, let's get what's the tea. Now these cards are a little bit Like it picks up on the energy of, what's going on around you. It's a little, this deck I would say is more like drama based. I really don't like to focus too much on the drama, but sometimes like we do need to hone into that energy so that we can know how to navigate. So we have moving. So some of you guys could be moving. This could be a literal move, or this could be an energy of you guys shifting your energy and moving. The boxes could symbolize, packing up certain things that no longer serve you. Again, like I was saying before, certain thought patterns, mindsets, belief systems, and you shifting. Your energy is shifting. Okay. We have clout hungry. Says anything, does anything, makes the SHIT word dramatic. So I feel like, again, if this has anything to do with the people that you're reconciling with, this is part of the reason why you guys could not be talking to these people anymore, because there could just be a lot of drama surrounding them. And you guys, with the moving card, you're just shifting away from that energy, wanting to move towards something that's more genuine, that's more peaceful. If that doesn't resonate with the people reconciling with you, this just could be yourself. What you're telling yourself. Just these says anything, does anything, makes stuff up, like just your mindset creating illusions and you entertaining those thoughts. I see you guys wanting to shift out of that energy. And then we have unfazed. And I see you guys kind of in this energy of like wanting to get into an unfazed, unbothered type of energy. And again, I feel like this is something that's currently happened where it's like, even if these negative thoughts come up or even if these negative people come up, you're unfazed by the drama. Because let me tell you, like our inner mindset could be very, very drama based. Very drama based. Okay, let's see. Okay, we have the magician, yeah. Channel of power, potential, magic, illusion, and manifestation. Yeah, we were just talking about like that. With your mindset, just creating illusions, stuff that isn't true, fear-based, thought patterns. I see you guys really maneuvering through these illusions, whether it's yourself or people creating illusions. Okay. We have spy, seeker of secrets, intelligence, agent, covert, undercover, spy. What do I get from this? These shelves, these could represent like, certain thoughts in your mind, if you guys can see that. And everything on the floor is everything that you don't want. So again, like I was saying before, with the one card, where did it go? With this reconciliation, you going through the files, going through certain things in your mindset and getting rid of stuff that no longer serves you. And again, it could be certain things that you're not too fond about, not too happy about. Just organizing. Now, it could be somebody that's actually literally spying on you, but I don't want to freak you guys out. I could get clarity on that. But honestly, I feel like this is more focused on yourself. Clarify spy for the collective pile number ones. Alright, so we have the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, exactly. I really do feel like this is more based on yourself. And I feel like you guys are going through like certain things that you used to do in the past when you were younger. I do pick up on an energy of that. And the Hermit talks about doing like the inner work. So I see you guys like going within and maybe even like focusing on certain actions that you do, trying to be more creative, starting new projects. I'm picking up on that energy. And maybe even starting over in general with the Page of Pentacles. Yeah. Being more explorative, maybe just exploring certain parts about yourself that are hidden and working that out for yourself. And then we have the Death card on the top. Yeah, it seems as if you guys are going through some form of transformation. Yeah, I'm picking up on that energy heavily. We have volunteer, so some of you guys could literally be volunteering. We have selfless devotion, willingness, spirit of service, duty, and dedication. So I do see you guys wanting to be more of service for others, whether this is for animals or people. This can even be for yourself, just dedicating yourself to your own healing journey. And then we have young, which I love. Vitality, innovation, potential, and growth. We have potential twice. So there's something about you guys digging through your potential, your growth. It does really feel like you guys are focused on yourself. Maybe even for some of you guys, you did used to like, I think that's skiing. Yeah, that's only gonna resonate with a small percentage of you guys. But yeah, it's like I see you guys tapping into things that you used to do when you were young, things that like brought excitement. I really love this. Okay, let's get the vibe. Okay, laughter, happiness, joy, and healing. Yeah, so you guys are really like finding yourself again and tapping into that energy. If you're not there yet, this is like what the tarot cards and the oracle cards are suggesting that you do. That you tap more into those times where you were happy, where you were, joyful. And this is going to help you heal, especially tapping into like that inner child energy. Tapping into the things that you used to do that are going to make you feel good. We have paranoid, cautious, insecure, guarded. Some of you guys could be trying to work through your paranoia, your anxiety. I do pick up on energy of some of you guys dealing with that at this time. We have trapped, stuck, no options, unforgiveness. Yeah. And then we have sipping, rumors, gossip, and nosy. There could be some people around you guys gossiping. I'm going to get clarity on that in a second because I did pick up on energies like of somebody spying, but I don't want to like tap too much in that energy. I really just want to focus on you guys. But I do see you guys being like very cautious of who you share your information with. Maybe this is a sign for you to be cautious of who you're sharing your information with. I do see lots of guardedness, and I feel like again this could be based on like some of the things that you guys could be going through at this time. These people that are trying to reconcile with you. Maybe there was an incident where there was people like spreading rumors about you, gossiping about you. So I see you guys like drawing your energy, pulling your energy back and focusing on yourself more. Some of you guys could feel trapped at this time, stuck. Clarify trapped for collective pile number 1. Yeah, this could be... There could have been an ending here, a loss. The King of Cups is here, so I don't know if this was like a loss, like an actual loss, or just an ending with the King of Cups, but I am seeing that here. Clarify rumors, gossip, nosy. Okay, the King of Cups is coming out again. You guys could be independent at this time, focusing on yourself, like I said before. But there is a King of Cups here, so if this does resonate, maybe you could be the King of Cups. But no, I'm picking up on an energy of somebody really like trying to work hard to get into your business. Because even with the spy, like I said, undercover, seeker of secrets, like they're trying to find out what's going on. The High Priest represents secrets, so you guys could be someone who is a private person and you're not really sharing much information with anybody at this time because you're kind of like drawn into yourself. Okay, let's get into this more. We have the Well Maidens, kindness, respect, reverence, and compassion. And what I get from this is that a lot of you guys could be operating from this energy of just being kind, very respectful, very compassionate. You're needing to give this to yourself at this time because you could have been given this and vibrating this energy towards other people. It's time to give that to yourself. And then we have let it rain, allowing what is inevitably and trusting. Yes, and allowing yourself to trust this process as you unravel, the certain parts about yourself that you want to work through, and focusing on your growth, tapping back into the things that used to make you happy and make you feel good is really going to allow yourself to trust yourself more and grow as a person, as an individual. We have seeing potential, bringing unconscious to light again. Like I said before, potential came out 3 times. So you guys have so much potential, and I'm picking up on an energy of you guys not noticing or not seeing the fact that you do have a lot of potential to be the best version of yourself. The Seas of Mintaka, yeah. And again, you're bringing this unconscious to light. So again, going back, going within and doing the inner work and weeding out the things that no longer serve you to become the best version of yourself. And then we have You're Not Alone, isolation, physical connection, community. Yeah, I was definitely feeling this energy. A lot of you guys could be like paranoid or anxious. And honestly, like, I get it. You're not alone. Just know that. It could be time for you guys to connect with others. Some of these people that want to reconcile with you, I can see how you would be like paranoid to even reconnect with them, especially if they're, they cause a lot of pain and they cause more harm than good. But you're in need for community and reconnecting. And we have force, don't follow, pave a new path, be the leader you wish you had. So yeah, and then when it comes to these connections with others, don't force it. Don't force the connections, especially if you feel like you're not vibrating with them, or you just feel like you're on a totally different path. It's okay to take a different path and be the leader that you wish you had. So beautiful. Okay, let's see. What do we get? I'm going to use these 2. Okay, what do we got here? Yeah, we have wisdom, knowledge, spiritual understanding. Yeah, very beautiful. So I see you guys really reconnecting with your spirituality, however that looks. Tapping into just getting more information and learning more about yourself. And then we have purification, water. I'm kind of just going to cover her her private areas. Can you guys see that? But yeah, emotional cleansing and rejuvenation. And some of you guys could be like feeling really emotional at this time. So again, like some of the things that are coming up from your past could be, bringing a lot of emotional baggage up for you. Like I said, I do see that there was a loss, which caused a lot of emotional instability for you guys. But when we cry, when we allow ourselves to feel our emotions, we are clearing out that energy. We are cleansing ourselves. Little do we know. Some people here are probably like, what are you talking about? Like, I don't cry. Like, crying isn't for me. But I'm telling you that if we keep that energy in, we're going to feel like really stagnant, basically. So, yeah, I do see a lot of you guys just clearing out this energy and learning, like I said, learning more about yourself. All right, let's do these. Okay, we have consequences, creation, and then we have destiny. Yeah, and what I get from these 3 cards is you guys just, the consequences, there are consequences when we are deciding to keep ourselves from the outside world. We may experience paranoia. That's why the paranoid energy is here. We may even feel stuck. But if we're not making those changes, if we're not allowing ourselves to be happy, we're going to consistently keep feeling these energies. And with creation, I do see you guys wanting to create, wanting to tap into your creativity with that potential. You guys have the potential to create the reality that you want to experience. But you have to do the work. You have to push yourself out there, even if you seem or feel a little anxious. And with destiny, it's like you're exactly where you need to be at right now. Just know that. I'm not going to force you to step outside of your comfort zone if you're just not ready for that yet. But I'm telling you that once you do, you're going to be happy. You're going to be happy that you did. We have the law of habit. Ignite your creativity with a pattern interrupt. Yes, exactly. So doing something different. We see here that you guys feel really stuck with no options, but that's because you guys aren't doing something different. Ignite your creativity. Get creative. Do something that you never did before. And then we have the law of immortality. Time is only of the essence for your full expression. Be able to feel comfortable enough to express yourself fully. Okay. Let's tap into these. Okay, so this came out in reversed, which talks about disbelief, stubbornness, apathy, and anxiety. Exactly what I said. Anxiousness is here. You guys could be doubting yourself, being a little stubborn, being anxious, and that's okay. That's okay to be in that energy. But we have to think to ourselves, is this really causing us more harm, or is it causing us good? Like, is it making us feel good that we're just in this disbelief if we're feeling stubborn? Like, we really have to listen to this message and put ourselves out there when we're ready, of course, because I do see you guys sifting through certain energies, isolating yourself from certain people and places and things. We have trapped, shallowness, conformity, closeted. Be the real you. That's what this is. Maybe you guys feel like you can't be the real you. You feel like, you can't showcase who you really are, but you can. I'm telling you that you can. Maybe the people that you've been around with this gossip, rumors, it's like maybe you had to pretend to be somebody that you were not, but I'm telling you, once you decide to come out of that closet and be who you genuinely are, you are going to attract the people that are for you. You will. And then we have misinformed, rethink, disarray, and overlooked. I feel like a lot of you guys could have been overlooked in certain cases, misinformed, and overlooked, meaning like who the potential that you could be, who you could really be. But you guys need to see this for yourself. I can't be the one that just tells you. Like, you have to see that within yourself, and that's where the change starts. Okay. Let's see. We have strength. This is a reminder that you are strong. In order for you to shift out of this energy, you have to know how strong you are, and you need strength to come out of this energy. And confidence as well, yes. Strength and confidence go hand in hand. Yeah, prosperity. Just know that once you step outside of your comfort zone, that you're going to be prosperous, basically. You have the potential to be prosperous. Then we have empowerment. And this talks about being empowered within yourself, knowing who you are, trusting who you are. And then we have talent, yeah. I definitely was picking up on the energy. Some of you guys could have some form of talent that you're really good at. Something that you're really good at. Like I said, it could be for skiing, maybe dancing for some of you guys. There's something creative about you that you're really good at. Let me see if I could tap into that energy real quick. Clarify talent. Clarify talent. Excuse me. Clarify talent for the collective. I'm just going to pick 3. Clarify talent. Give me one more card. Okay. Clarify talent for the collective, pile number 1. Okay. I'm going to pick this one. So some of you guys have the talent to mix drinks. So yeah, we have a bartender here. Some of you guys probably could be bartenders. We have someone leadership, so someone could be, like I was picking up earlier, somebody could be like a manager, or have the skills and the thought process to make decisions for people and be a leader. And then we also have singer with harmony, emotion, performance, resonance. Some of you guys have a really, really beautiful voice and can become a singer and perform, and you would be prosperous with these talents and gifts. A dancer, like I said. Anything else I'm picking up on? Nope. Okay. So let's get some last messages here. We do have a couple of cards to go through before we end out this reading. So we have here, we have the Knight of Swords, Three of Cups, Queen of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, it does seem as if you guys there could have been like some type of celebration that you guys went to. You set some boundaries with someone or something. I definitely see that you guys, whether you're male or female, you're definitely in this Queen of Swords energy, which is somebody who's very, let's just say this, Queen of Swords, she could be very cold at times and very strict, but she also has standards and boundaries. So I see you guys, there could have been a situation at a gathering where you had to stand your ground. It could have been with a family member. It could have been at work as well. I see you guys pulling your energy back too. Yeah, Four of Pentacles, which is like you pulling your energy back. I feel like you guys definitely dealt with a lot of selfish individuals too. And it's like you feel... Let me get clarity on the Ten of Pentacles. I see you guys really well off when it comes to your financial stability, like your family life. Very content. Yeah, you're very well off when it comes to that part of your life. Very protective and very defensive over everything that you had built for yourself. Let's get clarity on the Three of Pentacles. When it comes to work, I see you guys being very successful when it comes to working together with others. You do have the potential for that. Working as a team with others is, yeah, I keep wanting to say as well. I feel like I keep saying that. You also could be someone who doesn't really want to, like, you keep people at an arm's length. I'm picking up on that energy. And with the Three of Cups, like trying to keep certain connections very lighthearted. You're a very private person, I would say, and like you don't really share too much when it comes to your outside. Or if this is something, like your outside life, if this is something that you are doing, you are being advised to not share too much when it comes to work. And kind of set boundaries. I do see you guys doing that. But again, you are the type of person that will go after the things that you want. And you do, like I said, you have the potential to have connections with people, keep things lighthearted. You have the potential to, you know, work with others. But right now you could be just pulling your energy back because, again, there's this energy of like dealing with anxiety. Maybe, again, people talking about you or just, you know, saying certain things that aren't really true. And you setting boundaries with these people or needing to. So we have dance here. We have hydrate. And then we have intuition. So last messages is to trust your intuition. If you feel that something is off, definitely trust this. For some of you guys, I'm picking up on a small little story that you went out with a couple of friends and you were dancing. Maybe you went out dancing, had fun. And something had happened within that situation and you had to stand your ground with that. So again, if you feel like something's off, please trust your intuition. Also, if you guys are into dancing, please move your body so that you can release any stagnant energies. And then we also have hydrate. So some of you guys could be dehydrated. Make sure that you're drinking a lot of water, especially if you drink a lot. Like, I would say hydrate. Okay, and last messages. See the light and pure darkness, especially when you're going through a really dark phase of your life. We have make a vision board. Connect with spirit, so that is connecting with your higher self, your intuition. We have you do not have to answer the door to everyone who knocks on it. That's actually really important that that came out because, again, the people who are coming back that you decided to set boundaries with, like I said earlier in the reading, it's up to you whether or not you want to let these people back in, especially if they've done more harm than good. And then we have release yourself from the chains of time loop, no restrictions. So letting go of those restrictions. Yeah, you guys could be in this energy where it's like, I'm limiting myself. I'm in this time loop where I'm stuck on, I feel stuck, I feel trapped. But why are we feeling stuck and trapped? Because we are dealing with anxiety, or we're dealing with the things from the past, or what people had said about us, or, what we were, what our life was like in the past, our childhood, if you're a little older. Um, Release yourself from those chains and allow yourself to immerse yourself into your inner child, into that youthful energy, so that you could experience life at its fullest, because that's what we're all here for, right? That's what we're meant to be doing. So I really do hope that this reading helped you in some type of way. Not everything was going to resonate, obviously, but if it all resonated, then that's awesome. That means I did my job completely. But I am reading for a lot of people, so if you want to see more readings like this, don't be afraid to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. I love you. What's up, pile number 2? So, oh my goodness, I had to wait a second to do this reading because my neighbors were being completely noisy. Before they were being noisy, I heard this word rambunctious. I didn't know what that word meant, so when I looked it up, it was like noisy, like obnoxiously wild, and then out of nowhere, like my neighbors started being completely loud, and this little boy is outside. I think he's still outside, honestly. I was watching him the whole time bounce a basketball, and it's like, dude, like, there is a basketball court right next door, so why are you bouncing this loud basketball right in front of the apartment? Like, just very obnoxious. So I don't know if you guys could be dealing with some very, rambunctious, obnoxious children, or just loud neighbors, people that are loud around you at this time. That is the energy that I'm picking up on. I don't know if some of you guys have kids and that could be the case, and maybe it just feels like you guys need to take a step away from them, or get away from the loud rowdiness. That's what I'm picking up on. So yeah, that's the energy check-in update that I'm getting for you guys. If you resonate with this, then cool. If you don't, then that's also cool. But I definitely pick up on an energy of just a lot of like chaos surrounding you at this time, and just you guys needing to take a breather or take a step away from whatever this chaos, loud noisiness is. Okay, so let's look in and see what the energy update is for my collective pile number 2s. So we have the Watchers, transpersonal. Okay, and what do we get from that? I feel like you guys could be going through some form of transformational energy at this time. Now, what this at the top, this kind of reminds me of like the crown chakra. So, yeah, it seems as if something transformational is happening to you on a personal level. That's what I'm picking up on. Then we have intentionality, the eye of the needle. And then we have radical acceptance. Sorry if you guys can't see that. So what I pick up on this energy is that you guys are being a lot more intentional with where you put your energy, and also who you give your heart to. Because with Beloved, that talks about radical acceptance. So this talks about you accepting yourself for where you're at. I do feel like a lot of you guys could be on this journey of giving back to yourself and understanding who you are as a person. This kind of is similar to pile number 1, but it's a little different because it seems as if you guys are, like, pile number 1 was more like anxious. They, were sifting through certain things about themselves. But for you guys, it just seems that you're accepting certain parts of yourself, and I don't know, maybe some of you guys have come from pile number 1, but this seems like more of an acceptance. You're accepting yourself, and again, excuse me, you're being more passionate about, what direction you're headed. And with the Watchers energy, I feel like you guys are being a lot more like vigilant of the people that you let into your heart, because I do pick up on energy of you guys being very, very, very passionate individuals. Love that. Okay. Let's see what we have here. We have the Hermit. Oops. Hold on. Okay, so yeah, doing some inner work. I wouldn't be shocked if that's a common theme for all three piles, but it just seems that so far with pile number 1 in this pile that there is a lot of inner work that you guys are doing. Some of you guys could be in like isolation at this time. That doesn't have to resonate, but I do see a lot of you guys going within and working on yourself. With the Ace of Wands, I do see a lot of new beginnings happening for you. You tapping into your creativity, maybe starting a new creative project, or just something new and exciting that's happening for you at this time. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles. So I don't know if you guys are purchasing something. There could be like a large purchase of some sort. And if that's not the case for you, I just see you guys, maybe for some of you, you could be newly independent. That's not going to resonate with everyone, but it does seem as if you guys could be, having this new beginning where it's kind of giving like loner type energies. I'm not going to lie, but not in a bad way. I just see you guys being kind of content with being on your own and being by yourself. Like, it seems as if you have everything that you need. And again, you could be starting something exciting here. Clarify the Ace of Wands for pile number 2. Okay. Yeah, it could be something that you're trying to manifest. Clarify the Ace of Wands for pile number 2. Okay. Huh. Yeah, it looks like you guys are moving in silence. The Eight of Cups talks about disappointment, walking away from something. And the Magician, it usually talks about creativity. So this looks like this could be something that you guys started at one point and you walked away from it. So you basically gave up on it and you felt like it didn't work out. But I see you guys going back to this same particular project. It's like restarting, like you're restarting it. Like I said, it does seem like something that you're excited to get back into. And you could have abandoned it at one point, like you walked away from it and you didn't want to do it anymore. I see you guys, yeah, just kind of being to yourself and being really content. Trying new things, having an exciting new beginning, however this looks. And being really good on your own. Okay, let's see. We have soulmate, okay. Twin flame, friendship, romantic partner. We have distance, divorce, ghosted, separation. And we have epiphany. Yeah, self-reflection, answered questions, untapped talents. So, what do I get from this? Some of you guys could be meeting your soulmate after so there's two energies here. Some of you guys could be meeting like either a new friend or a new soulmate, twin flame, romantic partner after walking away or being divorced or ghosted or being separated from a situation. And I see you guys doing a lot of self-reflection, going within, tapping into certain talents that you may have. Check out pile number 1 because that definitely does talk about, potential and certain talents. But if you're not meeting somebody new, it does look like you are going to be refreshing things with a partner after a time of being on your own and being in this energy of self-reflection and tapping into your own energy and discovering certain things about yourself. Very beautiful. And with the Ace of Wands, honestly, 18 plus, there could be like a new exciting, spicy situation between you and someone that's coming. It could be with the same person or it could be with, somebody that you're reconciling with. Love that. Yeah, pile number 1 might be for you. So I definitely would check out pile number 1. So let's see what the T is. We have giving money. So this is just a side message. Somebody could be wanting to give you money, wanting to support you in some way. So this could literally mean if this is something like you guys are doing some type of creative venture, you're tapping into some type of creativity, that could potentially like help you make money. I do see you attracting clients that are going to help you, that want to invest in you, basically, especially with the Nine of Pentacles being here. These are people who are well off and want to invest. And then we have ignoring. Interesting. And what do I get from that? Let's get clarity on that. Clarify ignoring for pile number 2. Clarify ignoring for pile number 2. Eight of Pentacles. Knight of Cups. Okay. There's somebody here that really wants to... I don't know if you guys could be like too busy working on yourself and on, you know, some of you guys could be going to school or just working. The Seven of Wands talks about defense, being on the defense. I don't know if you guys could have your phone on like do not disturb, but there is a lover here that feels like you are ignoring them. I don't know if this definitely looks like a romantic situation, because it looks like they want to fight for this connection. They want to, you know, work on things with you. They want to fix things. They may even come in. They may be the one that's giving you money. I'm picking up on that energy too. But it's like, it seems as if you guys are kind of like focusing on other things outside of romantic interest. You could have a lot of love for this person, but you're kind of just trying to focus on yourself. We have Soldier with Guardian of Nations, loyalty, honor, and integrity, selfless service. So this could be that lover that's coming in. They are very loyal to you. They want to be loyal to you. They want to honor you. They want to be truthful. But with the Soldier energy, this can also be an energy of you guys just going through a lot of battles and being like really loyal to your journey, to your path. Okay. And then we have musician. Wow. Composer of harmony, creation, passion, soulful sound, celebration. So I'm picking up on an energy. Some of you guys could be going out to do something exciting, when I was saying before, something creative. So you guys could be tapping into music. Maybe you're someone who likes to DJ. I don't know if you're a DJ, or something that revolves around creation, creativity. Music is really exciting. So if you're learning how to produce music, that could be something for you. Or this just could be the scenery of when you meet this passionate new situation. If it is a lover situation, you guys could be going out, dancing, going to some type of celebration where something new and exciting happens for you. Maybe that spicy situation that I was like hinting at. But yeah, all in all, it does look like you guys are tapping into your creativity and focusing on untapped talents that you have. I love that. And maybe that's why that loud rowdiness energy came through, because it's like, I don't know, for some of you guys, if you could be in a situation where you're around loud rowdiness. Maybe, like I said, some of you guys are musicians. Maybe you have gigs where it's like loud. It does seem like there's a lot of excitement going on in your life at this time. And with this large purchase, maybe you purchased expensive equipment to tap into your creativity. But I do see you guys being a little like guarded. Like some people feel like you're ignoring them. If it's love interest, like they definitely feel like you're ignoring them because you're more focused on, you know, the things that you're doing for yourself. Okay, let's see. You are ready. Momentum, validation, encouragement, prepared. So this is confirmation for anything that you've been trying to work on. Know that the momentum is building for you, that you will receive the validation that you need. And this is a sign. You're prepared, like you're ready. I do see you guys prepping for something that you're very passionate about. Some of you guys could literally know how to fix bikes or fix cars. That's another thing that's coming in. Could be a side hustle. And then we have intuition, balance, connection, and spirit. And for some of you guys, maybe you're needing to tune more into your divine self, or you're coming into your divine self, which is tapping into your talents, certain things that you're just really good at that you weren't aware of at one point. Maybe you didn't even know it until I brought it up in this reading, but this could literally be anything. Any skills that you guys have, I see you guys honing into that and making it into something that could possibly bringing you some form of abundance. Just know that if you once you tap into that, because I see you guys doing this undercoverly, like in the dark, and once you show up and show out, I do see you guys being financially well off if you're looking to tap into this being something like entrepreneurship. With this intuition, balance, and connection and spirit, yeah, there's something with you guys. It's like when you tap into your creativity, you almost enter into like this meditative state where you're now your divine self because you're connected with your truest self and the things that you really enjoy doing. Let me have lighten your load. Yeah, some of you guys could be carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders at this time, and you're really needing to tap into, again, like your creativity. If you're not doing this, this is something that you're needing to do. We have home. Yeah. There could be certain energies in your home. I was picking up on that. Certain energies within your home, surrounding your home, like I was saying before, certain chaotic energies surrounding your home. You may be needing to go outside, work on your gardening. Some of you guys could be really good at gardening. I'm hearing interior designing. That could be for some. Definitely check out pile number 1, because this pile number 1 was talking a little bit about talents, but it's coming out more in this reading for sure. Yeah, or maybe even just reorganizing things within your home to clear out the energy. A lot of you guys could be homebodies. I'm picking up on the energy of you being very, very caring individual. So you're definitely needing to lighten your load because you could have a lot of things that are going on. I don't know if some of you guys could be humanitarian, where you're focused on what's going on in the world and you're really needing to turn that energy inward and focus on yourself at this time. I'm not saying to be completely like oblivious to what's going on in our world, but sometimes that energy could weigh us down a lot and cause a lot of stress and anxiety. And then we have well-being. Yeah. It's time for you guys to take some time out to yourself, ground yourself, get out into nature. If you're into gardening, garden, touch grass a little bit. And she's laying in the grass. Okay, let's see. We have retribution, Scorpius. Is that Scorpio energy? What I get from this energy, because the retribution could talk about like getting revenge on someone. So I'm not really sure what that energy is all about. I'm going to tap into that in a second. Actually, hold on. I don't know. For some reason, I'm picking up on energy of you guys taking your power back. But let's just clarify what this retribution energy is all about. Clarify retribution for pile number 2. Okay, Ace of Cups. Tower. 7 of Cups. Excuse me. Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna get the book. Thank you for holding. So the Scorpius is the best revenge is to not be like your enemy. Excuse me. Revenge often ends up as tragedy for both parties. Focus on your own success. Justice may be your best course. Someone may be jealous of you. Be aware of your values and how these can assist you to discern what is important to you and to build a positive ethical foundation. Nemesis energy is normal. We will always have an opposite or someone who challenges our values. Yeah, so this could be surrounding just outside distractions, I would say. Outside distractions. Some of you guys are definitely attracted in a new love situation, but with the Tower, it seems as if you guys had to go through some type of Tower moment with someone specifically. And again, I was picking up on that energy of like chaos surrounding you, just outside noise, outside distraction. If someone did do something to you, or if somebody is around you is jealous of you, I guess we'll see it when the cards come out. I honestly don't even know. Oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah, the 7 of Cups could usually just talk about just outside distractions, outside noise. But yeah, I do see like you guys not getting revenge on whoever caused any harm to you. It just seems as there could be some jealousy surrounding you. That's just a side message. I see you guys moving away from that energy though. Let's see what else is coming up. We have self-trust. I do see you guys trusting yourself more, trusting your intuition. And if you're not, you're needing to trust yourself more and not get outside validation from other people. This could quite literally mean you guys focusing on, this doesn't have to be a lover, this could just mean that you guys are working on something that you love, a passion, something that you're really passionate about. And with the Seven of Wands, there's just, you're trying to ignore the outside noise and keep this outside energy out. Specifically what I was tapping into earlier about all the distractions that are going on before I did this reading. And then we have ingenuity. So yeah, this gives an energy of you guys just changing your mindset, coming up with certain ideas. You guys could be really, really smart. I am picking up on that energy. Really smart, creating certain things. Excuse me if you guys hear like my neighbors outside talking. I don't know, like that could be a sign. There could be like outside chatter going on around you at this time where you guys are just trying to be to yourself. People are trying to get your attention. And then we have Catalyst. Yeah, and Catalyst talks about, that reminds me of the Tower card, which means that you guys could be just going through some type of reality shift. Yeah, reality shift, a change. I don't even know why they're being so loud. It's annoying. But anyways, yeah, with the Catalyst, there could be something big that's actually about to happen in your reality. Let's get clarity on that. Let's see. Clarify Catalyst for the collective. Clarify Catalyst. It could have been that you guys actually did go through a Tower moment and now you're staying to yourself. But let's see. Tower moments don't necessarily have to be bad. It could just be like a whole reality shift, a whole identity shift. Clarify Catalyst. Maybe your mindset now has shifted and you see people differently. Clarify Catalyst. Okay. Yeah. It looks like you guys are in this energy of exploration, discovering certain things, new things. Yeah, we have the Magician, the Strength card, and the Four of Cups. Something that you've seen as a rejection was actually some form of protection, and it definitely has made you stronger. And with the Magician card, it kind of like what's that word? I think it's catapult, or maybe like, I don't know, I don't want to use that word if I don't know exactly. I heard it often, so I wanted to use it. I think I could be correct though, which means like pushing you forward. Something that was disguised as a rejection was actually something that was supposed to make you stronger, and it pushed you into this energy of being in the reality that you actually want to be in, the reality that you want to experience. Interesting. Okay. And excuse me if it does seem all over the place, but yeah, I'm reading for a bunch of people, so yeah, all in all, it does seem as if the energy is you guys, again, lots of outside influences surrounding you at this time, but it's like you're in a hermit and you're staying to yourself, and you're pretty content there, I would say, for the most part, but it seems as if there's people on the outside trying to get your attention in some way, shape, or form. We have plunge. Don't hold back. It's time. Go for it. Dive in. So if it was something that you wanted to do, something that you've really been wanting to do, but you've been pushing back on it, don't hold back. Jump in, plunge, dive right into that creative venture or activity that you wanted to do. It could be like travel, because the Page of Wands came out and it does represent traveling. So if you guys always wanted to travel and do something exciting, go for it. We have birthing mysteries. What are you being called to create? Yeah. This could quite literally mean birthing a baby, but it doesn't have to be. It could be just, creating something. What is it that you're being told to create, or how are you being drawn in to tap into your creativity? And then we have clear waters, clear vision, confirmation, right timing, and opportunity. So once you do this, I do see you guys gaining clarity on what it is that you, like what direction you want your reality to go into. So again, this is confirmation. Yeah, it is the right time to dive into that activity or do that thing that you've always wanted to do. Once you do that, you're going to start to notice lots of new opportunities present themselves to you. Okay, we have a new earth. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. And I definitely was picking up on that energy of you guys like tapping into this new earth energy, which basically means like a new reality for you. The tower came out, especially with the catalyst. It's like there's something bigger that's happening at this point where you guys are going inward, but you're creating a whole new reality for yourself to experience after a time of chaos. And then we have perspective. None of this matters, zoom out, and common ground. So yeah. And again, remember I was picking up on that energy. Where'd it go? Hold on. Oh, yeah. So you see how big the world is here? And then we have a tiny world right here. So you're cropping out, zooming out of any outside noise, whether that has to do with, the chaos that's going on in the world, or what's going on social media. Some of you guys could be taking a social media break or need to. I'm picking up on that energy as well. And you're kind of connecting with yourself again, zooming out of things, changing your perspective on how you view the world, how you see yourself. Maybe even trying to find common ground with other people who are in the same boat. I love that. Okay, let's get some more messages. I'm sorry. I keep hitting the mic. All right, so we have liberation, breaking free from a negative attachment. Wow. So yeah, if there was a situation where it could be even the environment that you guys are living in, definitely look at pile number 1, because like these energies seem similar. If you guys been surrounded by a lot of chaos and just negative energies, I see you guys breaking free from this negative attachment. It could be like breaking free, finding peace, moving out of an environment, moving away from certain people. That's what I'm picking out. Yeah, and you're freeing yourself. You're needing to free yourself if you haven't already. And then we have the dream. Something is revealed, insight, and breakthrough. So I see you guys having some form of breakthrough as well. And it, like, even with this energy, it just says it's happening. Keep holding the vision. And then what was the other one? Yeah, go for it. Dive in. So yeah, there's something bigger that's happening and unraveling for you guys as you're going within and working on yourself. Some type of breakthrough that you guys are going to experience. Love that. Let's see. We have the law of perfect health. Listen to the divine guidance within your body. So again, tuning into your body, tuning into yourself, your well-being, focusing on healing. What is your body telling you that it needs at this time? The law of harmony. Dissolve all discordance and chaos. I handpicked these cards, so exactly what I was picking up on. There's definitely chaos surrounding you guys at this time, and I see you guys going within and just focusing on yourself at this time. And then we have the law of tithing. Expand your consciousness and all things will be added. And what I get from that is like you guys opening up your mindset more, being open to, change your mindset about certain things with this ingenuity. Expanding your consciousness. So this could be, you guys could be listening to binaural beats, subliminals, you could be listening to affirmations, just things that are going to expand your mind. Very knowledgeable energy that's coming in, I'm picking up. Things that are going to expand your consciousness. This could be you guys looking at Gaia. And as you're doing that, you're creating a whole new reality where you're going to be attracting different types of energies towards you that are going to resonate with the energy that you're vibing from. Okay, I really love this. Really love this energy that I got from you guys. So it's like, despite of everything that's going on around you at this time, even if it's like people that are trying to get you off your path, I do see you guys anchored into, pouring back into yourself. And like I said, there could be somebody here, like a lover on the outside, that wants to get back into your energy. I don't know if you guys could see them as a distraction, but they do. I don't see you guys like too focused on love at this time. You're focused on freeing yourself from anything that doesn't resonate with you. Okay, and let's see. Journal. If you haven't journaled yet, you should start journaling. If this is something that you're already doing, then this is just confirmation. Journaling is really good for writing out all your thoughts versus having to speak to someone all the time, a therapist or a friend. You can just write all your thoughts out. And then we have connect with crystals. So I don't know if you guys are into crystals. Just know that I do make crystal necklaces. So if you guys are interested, just send me a message through email. But yes, crystals are really good to tune in with, especially when you are trying to tap into certain frequencies, energies. So for example, if you're trying to tap into your creativity, you might want to tap into like stones that resonate with the creativity chakra, which is, I think that's carnelian. Yeah, that can really help with that. Or for protection, it could be black tourmaline or obsidian. For grounding, it could be tiger's eye. Let's get the last messages to close out this reading. You do not have to answer the door to everyone who knocks on it. Yeah, so we definitely got this in pile number 1, where it's like, even if people are trying to get your attention or trying to distract you from your inner world, you don't necessarily have to answer. And it's interesting that we did see, where'd that card go? Hold on. Oh, right here, ignoring. So it's like, you guys could be like having your phone on D&D at this time. You're not necessarily ignoring anyone, but you're trying to focus on your inner world at this time. We have released yourself from the chains of time loop, no restrictions. Now I reshuffled all these cards. So these, why can I talk? What the heck? These came out in pile number 1. So you guys should definitely take a look at that pile, because there were some similar energies here. And then we have connect with past lives, ancestors. And then we have distractions, exactly what I said. So with all this with all the distractions, the fact that I'm stuttering so hard is insane to me, honestly. But it is what it is. We're gonna keep moving forward. With all the distractions around you at this time, which I do see, I see you guys still committed to your inner journey and your soul's journey. So yeah. And I see you guys not allowing anything to pull you off of your path. You're dissolving all discordance and chaos, and you're moving forward and releasing yourself from any negative attachments, whether that has to do with social media, the news, people outside of you. You're zoning out. You're zoning out, zooming out of that, because none of that matters right now for you, and you're focusing on your inner well-being. Or at least this is something that you guys are headed towards, if you're not quite there yet. So that's where I'm going to leave it. I really do hope that this energy check-in resonated with you, and I really do like doing readings like this, just checking in. I think I'm going to do these types of readings more often, because I do want to tune in and check in with the community just to see, how they're doing, and if there's any way that I can give advice to help you guys move forward on your journey. So again, if you like this reading and you like this type or this style, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And yes, I will see you in the next one. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. How is it going? So, I don't know. I always get like this common thing when it comes to pile number 3, like such a chill energy. I've been experiencing that lately, so I feel like you guys could be in like this chill vibe. Kind of just living. I did smell pine salt. Now keep in mind I don't have any of those products like in my home, but I smelled some type of like disinfectant spray, so I don't know if somebody's like currently cleaning right now. It just was like a quick little whiff of like lemon or some type of pine salt disinfect. So I don't know if you guys are currently like doing some spring cleaning or just cleaning in general, wherever you guys are located at on the globe. It does. I am picking up on the energy, and symbolically it could mean that you guys are just cleaning certain things out, cleaning, certain energies out of your energetic field, getting rid of certain people, certain things that you used to do. And it's kind of common through all 3 piles. It seems as if you guys are focusing on yourself, but for different reasons. So yeah, definitely feel like a cleansing type of energy here. So let's get right into your energy check-in and see what's going on. We have experiencing life as it comes. Yeah, and I kind of felt like that energy, like that chill vibe, like you're kind of just accepting things for what it is, like if you're drifting off one way, you're gonna go that way. Like you guys, I'm picking up on this energy of you guys not really going against the grain. You're kind of just allowing life to come and experience it as it flows by. And then we have lost compass. So that's interesting that these two came together, the boat and then the compass. So getting back to integrity. Um, Getting back to integrity, integrity usually represents like an energy of you being honest and true. Now, for some of you guys, maybe you were on the opposite side of integrity where you weren't completely being honest or true to others. But I am picking up an energy of you guys like kind of just like getting lost, like losing yourself a little bit, losing who you truly are. And I see you guys like, I don't necessarily think you guys are being like negative to anybody, but it does seem as if like you lost yourself and you lost who you truly were. So it's like you drifted off, you got lost, and it's like now you're trying to get back to becoming who you really are, or stepping back into this energy of who you truly are, not really wearing a mask. I mean, sometimes when we go into certain energies, like we do have to wear a mask, like whether it be going to work, because we have to put on a certain like image that's appropriate. But yeah, I see you guys getting back on track with that. Very interesting. But again, allowing things to come as they go and just flowing. It does feel like a very flowy energy. So let's check the vibe and see what's going on here. Yeah, we have daydreaming, head in the clouds, delusions, hopes, and dreams. So some of you guys could be daydreaming at this time. Just in this daydreamy energy, let's see what it is. Clarify this daydreaming energy for pile number 3. Yeah, 4 swords. Now, for those of you who picked pile number 3, I didn't tap into the thumbnail for pile 1 or 2, but it does seem as if there's like this energy of, it seems very like the scenery is so beautiful, so it kind of seems as if like it's like a vacation or something like that. So I don't know if you guys could like take some time out and just daydream about having a vacation or just taking a break. Queen of Pentacles here, the Strength card. Or this could just quite literally mean that you guys are resting. Maybe you guys are working a lot, putting in a lot of work and effort. I do see that you guys are hard workers, so your head's in the cloud. Maybe you find yourself doing this on break when you're at work, just daydreaming. With the Ace of Pentacles here, maybe you guys are thinking about finding a new job. Something with that coming in. Okay, let's see more. We have waves, emotions, worry, and fear. There could be some emotions, some fear coming up. And then we have clingy, old excess, dead relationships, and old ways. Yeah, I do see you guys clearing out certain clingy exes. You could be getting rid of that. Clarify the worry and fear. Clarify that for pile number 3. Okay, the Fool, Ten of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. Yeah, some of you guys could like literally not be happy with your job right now. Maybe it's not bringing in enough money, and if that's not the case, then yeah, it seems as if you guys are afraid to take this leap to find a new job or start something new or start all over again. You could be feeling insecure about that in some way, so it's just like worry about taking that leap. If you guys haven't, then I do see you guys. I don't think you guys are necessarily bored with your job. I just think that you want to find something else to do. Maybe something that's more like fulfilling, fun, exciting. Clarify clingy, old exes, dead relationships, old ways. The High Priest. Five of Pentacles. Okay, Two of Pentacles. There could be maybe like an ex that you guys had dealt with. If this doesn't have anything to do with an ex, then this could literally just be like, you know, an old job that you guys were dealing with. Like you feel intuitively that like you want to find a new job. Maybe you guys could be working like multiple jobs, playing multiple roles. That could be one thing. I picked up on energy of people heavily relying on you, if that's the case for you. They trust you. But with this ex energy, there could be an ex here that is feeling like really insecure. They could be juggling you. or they just could be feeling, if they're not juggling you, there's this energy of them going, like, feeling indecisive. They can't really let you go. It seems as if they could have somebody else, or they just could have a lot of responsibilities, or this could be you who has a lot of responsibilities, but it seems as if, like, they can't, like, they're secretly feeling like they can't let you go in some way, and they could be strategizing to try and come back into your life. Clarify the Two of Pentacles, please. I don't want to tap too much in this energy because I want to focus on you guys. Clarify Two of Pentacles. Clarify the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, you guys could be on a break right now with this person, but they do see you as somebody that is very independent, very nurturing, very exciting to be around, very fun to be around. You have the Emperor here. They're trying to manifest you back, or they want you to come back. You guys could have took a break. Yeah, the Tower was here. Maybe something happened here, an unexpected situation with this individual that caused a lot of chaos. Okay, so let's see what else is going on for the collective. Okay, we have Into You. Yeah, definitely. You and this person probably had a lot of good chemistry, great vibes. It was positive for the most part. I'm picking up on the energy, but maybe you guys just needed to take a break. We have travel. This person could be coming towards you. I do see you guys traveling, though, in general. Like I was saying before, you guys could have went on some small little vacation. I don't know if it was with this person or you just went on some type of vacation. I am picking up on the energy of you guys just getting off of some type of vacation, whether it was like a staycation, like at home, or some type of vacation, or you're needing to go on a vacation. Yeah. And sometimes with getting back to integrity, it's like you're getting back to reality after being on a vacation. And we have Fishing for Comments. And then we have Dirty Offer. Let's get some clarity on that and see what this is all about. Clarify Fishing for Comments. Justice. Three of Swords. Ten of Pentacles. There could have been some form of heartbreak when it comes to like a family situation, family matter. It looks like a legal situation that you guys are dealing with at this time. Something legal that has to do with the home, family. I don't want to dive too deep in that. Clarify Dirty Offer. Page of Pentacles. Queen of Swords. Okay, I know what this is about. Clarify Dirty Offer. Okay, this could be connected to work and love. So both work and love situations. Just be mindful about your standards and not lowering your standards when it comes to these offers. Don't lower your standards because and use your intuition too with the High Priest, because you don't want to get yourself caught up into something that, like, you don't want to be so nonchalant that like you look past the red flags when it comes to new jobs or when it comes to new love interest. So just keep your eye out on that. That's just a little bit of a warning sign. Okay. Let's see. All right, reality check. Yeah. Assessment, exploration, honesty, and determination. Some of you guys definitely do need like a reality check, because I felt like so vibey here and you're just like, oh, I'm just going with the flow. You know, again, like some of you guys could have went on vacation and now you have to get back to reality. So that could be for some of you guys to just assess. It's okay to explore. Be honest with yourself. I do see a lot of determination here. We have wise decision, accurate, brilliant, organized, and validated. Okay, so I'm not sure. This is going to resonate with some of you guys, but there was a certain decision that you guys had made that, if you believe in angels or in general, just it was a wise decision to make, and your angels are applauding you for that. I could get clarity on that and just see what that is all about. It isn't going to resonate with everybody. Clarify wise decision for collective pile number 3. Okay, Chariot. Two of Pentacles. Okay, looks like you guys were weighing out your pros and cons on something. And it looks like you decided to move forward. The Five of Swords could talk about like defeat or feeling defeated. It looks like you guys decided to focus on priorities that you had or have. So that could be something like making a decision, trying to get back into balance. And then we have happiness, vibrancy, energy, and hope. And this is the energy that's surrounding you at this time. There is a lot of happiness, vibrant energy, a lot of hope surrounding you. So if you guys have been feeling hopeless or just feeling like you're not really sure what direction like you're drifting off into, just know that you're going to be okay. You are divinely protected. And just keep the hope. Yeah, because it really does feel like this energy is like so nonchalant. It's not even funny. Like I feel that energy so heavily here. Okay, we have all in ecstasy, Aquarius energy. I picked, with this energy, I'm not gonna lie, I picked up on the energy of some of you guys could be using, like, when I say using, like, probably, like, I'm hearing tobacco or, like, some type of substance that you're using to keep you guys. So I don't know if some of you guys, like, drink, you smoke, whatever the case may be, or you're doing something that's putting you in this energy currently, because like I'm like, why do I feel like so chilled in this energy? And that's definitely like what I'm picking up on. And then we have confidence. Yeah, a lot of you guys could be really confident, or you're needing to be confident in certain decisions that you're making. And again, being mindful of certain offers that are coming in. Don't be blindsided. Trust your intuition. If you're feeling something that is off, then it probably is. And then we have fragility. Skull. And this, I don't know, what I get from this is like being mindful of the type of like media, I'm hearing media or certain things that people are saying to you. Like be mindful of what you're consuming, your subconscious mind, because our minds are very fragile. And if this is something that you're already doing, then this is just confirmation that you're doing, like you're on the right track. And with that wise decision, yeah. A lot of you guys are really just needing a reality check though at this time. Also, if you are smoking, just be mindful of or any type of substance, because it does rewire our brain in a way that like we can't really come back from. So just being mindful about that. Maybe needing to take a step back, but you guys can do whatever you want. Like at the end of the day, well, you can't do whatever you want, but you have free will. So let's see, we have boundaries. Yeah, needing to set boundaries. Some of you guys could be starting to set boundaries more. I did see that with the Queen of Swords energy, setting boundaries with others. We have freedom, freeing yourself. Strength card, that this came out in one of the piles. I won't say what pile, but if you choose that pile too, if you choose more than one, then we are on the right track. And then we have dreams. Sorry. So yeah. Yeah, you guys could be like in this very like dreamy like energy, just freedom, boundaries. I see you guys needing to set boundaries with certain people, especially like the exes if they're coming in and you guys are not really concerned with them or you don't want to be bothered with them. Set firm boundaries with them. But with the dreams energy, some of you guys could be having like certain dreams. Maybe your exes are popping up in these dreams. I'm picking up on that energy. Let's get clarity on these two cards. Actually three, because I see you guys freeing yourself from a certain situation here. It could be the ex situation. Clarify freedom for pile number 3. Clarify freedom. Okay. Alright. What I pick up on this energy, you guys are freeing yourself from certain belief systems surrounding like your family, because with the Four of Wands, like that gives an energy of freedom and you're creating your own reality. I'm getting, So you're not hanging on to certain ways of how your family operated. You're kind of moving in your own direction. Clarify dreams for pile number 3. Okay. Yeah, King of Pentacles. Chariot. Okay, 7 of Wands. This could be about like your destiny. You're reevaluating certain things in your life. Maybe when it comes to like your stability. Yeah, it's like you guys want to be successful financially stable. So that could be something that's a part of your dreams. And then we have a Strength card. And what do we get from that? Hold on. Just line those up. Clarify Strength for pile number 3. Clarify Strength. Yeah. Okay, so 4 major arcanas. You're needing to have the strength to allow yourself to shift into this reality. I do see you guys being very strong. There is something new. The Hermit came out on all 3 piles, so if you were drawn to any of those other piles, definitely check that out. But there is some type of reality check that's happening for you guys at this time. And you're going to be very successful, I would say. The Chariot talks about success. But this Fool energy talks about, you know, not being too worried about what's on the other side. So kind of, again, with that experiencing life as it comes, going within. You guys could be by yourself, just on this journey by yourself and taking that leap of faith. Like, you're not really concerned about what's going to happen. You're just going to dive right in. Yeah, I kind of like this energy, to be honest with you. So it's like this new beginning that's going to happen for you guys. I do sense like a new beginning. And you guys just take that leap and you're not like trying to force anything. You're like, okay, no problem. Like, this is what we're doing. We have the law of perfect health. Listen to the divine guidance within your body. So again, I was telling you guys to, sorry if I'm like, yeah, just focusing on your health, making sure that you guys are not overdoing it with any type of like substances. And then we have the law of destiny. Yeah, destiny came out. It's written in the stars, what you wholeheartedly desire is your destiny. Yeah. And what it is that you want to experience, that's meant for you. So I see you guys kind of like in this carefree. I mean, she's kind of like in like a bra and like her pants, but it kind of gives like that energy of like Sagittarius energy. Some of you guys could be Sagittarius, where it's like that carefree type of energy, free-spirited, like the Fool. And then we have the law of internality. Live like you're dying. I really love this. Oh my goodness. I love this for you guys. We were just mentioning the energy of just this nonchalant, carefree, but not in a bad way. And so like, it's basically like this reading for you guys specifically is like a reality check where it's like, okay, like you guys are on the right track, yes, but also be mindful of other people around you that may be trying to, you know, get in your energetic field, whether that's exes or just people. Like, make sure you have your boundaries up as you're shifting through. But you guys are currently just living like you're dying, and it's not that you guys are necessarily dying, but you guys are just in this ecstasy energy. I really like the way this feels, and you're really confident in this energy. Tell me more. Breath of the cosmos, my will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. Yeah, you guys aren't really micromanaging the universe. You're kind of allowing yourself to flow. Yeah, soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. I love this. I remember. Yeah, you guys, it gives an energy of you guys knowing who you are. And again, with that destiny energy. Your life is a canvas. Artist, manifestation, creative accountability. So you guys have that creative accountability. Some of you guys could be painters, because I was drawn to the canvas energy. Yeah, it's like you guys are creating your reality, and yeah, it just feels so flowy here. Earth pulsing, pulse of the mother, slow down, time in nature. Some of you guys may need to take some time out in nature, lay in the grass. Some of you guys could be doing this already. Yeah, it really just feels like very, very chill energy here. Then we have clear waters, clear vision, confirmation, right timing, opportunity. So you do guys have a clear vision on how you want your reality to look like, but you're not forcing anything. And everything, like, I feel like you guys trust that everything is coming in at the right timing. And then we have immerse yourself, training, learning, new hobbies, passions. So a lot of you guys could be immersing yourselves into new hobbies, learning new things, new passions are coming up. Very cool energy. I feel like you guys could be like just very chill, very cool, very earthy. We have ocean of eternal love, healing, creativity, and fertility. Yeah. Lots of creative energies came out in all three of the piles. And I feel like you guys have so much love to give, honestly. So much love to give. But you guys are in this energy of just like focusing on your healing. The ground could be really, really fertile where you guys are at. So you guys are very, very creative. Love that. Then we have the 9 of Hearts, fulfillment, harmony, and protection. Yeah, just know that you are protected, pile number 3. But yeah, I do sense a lot of fulfillment. Like, you guys are happy where you're at. I love this. You're in harmony. You're in tune with your higher self. And then we have the sacred journey, life cycles, family, transformation. Very beautiful cards that came out. And yeah, you guys are allowing yourself to, I feel like you guys have this deep understanding of knowing that, you know, life goes through cycles, just like the seasons. So you guys are allowing yourself to go through these seasons. And same thing when it comes to like your family members, just lots of change. Like, you're allowing yourself to go through these changes. You're not forcing anything. Let's look into these cards. We have reader, yeah, seeker of knowledge, knowledge pursuer, explorer of information. We see that here, training, learning. So you guys could be learning new things about yourself. We have farmer, cultivation, harvest land, very fertile energy surrounding you guys. Maybe you could be learning about becoming a farmer or how to cultivate land, harvest land. That's very cool. We have animal shaman, animal spirit, spiritual leader, nature. Yeah, heavy on the nature energy, even with this farmer guy. So you guys could be learning how to tap into the nature, Mother Earth. Maybe even working with animals in some way. I'm hearing dog whisperers. Some of you guys could be dog whisperers. And then we have blacksmith. Very beautiful. Forging, melting, shaping, tempering. Some of you guys could be looking into creating your own things, becoming a blacksmith. It seems as if you guys are like immersing yourself and learning about new things, new hobbies, like new passions, just things that you find that you might be really good at, and being confident in this. Okay, let's see more. We have the 5 of Cups here, 7 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles, Page of Wands, 8 of Pentacles. Interesting. Clarify the 5 of Cups. Okay, something that you guys lost is a blessing in disguise. I do see something, it's like some type of realization though that you guys get, some type of epiphany that you get. You realize that something that had left, that you lost, that you missed out on, ends up being a blessing in disguise. Because I see you guys healing and having hope and collaborating with others after a time of loss. So it does look like good news is on the horizon for you. This could be surrounding some type of collaboration. And with the 7 of Pentacles, it's like you guys are taking time to allow things to grow. But once you allow that to grow, this card represents harvest, matching up with the farmer's energy. I do see some type of harvest coming in for you, something that you guys have been working towards. I do see you guys traveling as well. I'm hearing study abroad. Some of you guys could be studying abroad. But you guys are working towards something with the 8 of Pentacles. Common theme for all 3 piles. Like, really working on yourself, really trying new things and just being here, being of service, but also flowing. Very, very chill energy out of all 3 piles. Okay, let's get some last messages here. We have watching a movie. Yeah, you guys are so vibey. Could be currently watching a movie right now, or you're wanting to watch your favorite movie, cuddling up with your cat. Love that. Massage. Yeah. Some of you guys just got a massage or you're needing to get a massage. Some of you guys could be having back pains at this time. I just heard your cat misses you. So if you guys have a cat, that cat misses you. Alright. Nourishing your temple. Wow. Taking care of your body. Making sure you're eating healthy. Like I was saying before, like being careful about certain substances. Don't go too harsh on yourself. And then we have meditate. Wow, all these cards, all 4 of these cards are just so vibey, so like relaxing. And you can meditate any kind of way. It doesn't necessarily have to be your traditional meditation. It could be literally like, I don't know, dancing. You can, or just immersing yourself into a hobby that you almost makes it feel like you're in a meditative state, because that can happen. Whether you're playing music, making music, listening to sound frequencies. Wow, such a really chill vibe here. So let's get some last messages to close out this reading. You are healing lifetimes of karma. Yeah, and I was picking up on that energy of you guys letting go of certain belief systems surrounding your family lineage. Open up to love. Don't forget to open up to love, which I don't feel like I have to remind you guys. I feel like you guys already are. Say no. Exactly. And this represents that energy that I was telling you before. Like, be mindful of certain energies that are trying to come in, that might not be the best offers for you, whether that's work or relationship. And we have, you do not have to answer the door to everyone who knocks on it. Yeah, this card came out in all 3 piles, so I wouldn't be surprised if you guys were drawn to another pile. But yes, this talks about saying no when you feel intuitively that, you know, you shouldn't say yes. And if you guys have already said no and declined someone, wise decision. Yeah. And then we have worrying that it may not come is sending mixed signals. Know that it is on the way. So you guys could be worried about a certain thing that, let me get clarity on that. Clarify that. Worrying that it is not coming is sending mixed signals. Know that it is on the way. Clarify that. Pile number 3. Page of Swords. Some of you guys could be, hold on. Some of you guys could be obsessing over something, maybe like hearing from someone, because the Page of Swords here is like a messenger. So you could be obsessing over somebody reaching out. They're gonna reach out to you. Just know that. Yeah. So, but in general, some of you guys could just be in this energy in general. Like you're not really worrying about whether something's gonna work out or something's gonna come. You're just trusting, and I do feel like for most of this energy, you are trusting. But I do see good news happening here, so that could be that situation here with some type of good news coming in. It could be revolving a collaboration. Have hope. And again, some of you guys could be worrying that somebody isn't going to message you. Yes, they are going to message you. And you'll be hearing from them. So try not to obsess over that. So at the end of the day, I really liked this reading so much. This was actually my first, this was actually my favorite reading out of all 3 piles. Don't tell the other piles. If you're coming from there, then it's cool. I really liked the energies that were different but similar at the same time. So yeah, I really hope that this reading helped you guys, and if you want to see more readings like this, like energy check-ins, updates, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. I love you so much.